Welcome to the channel. This week what we're going to talk about is stoves. Needed one recently on a little road trip that I took a few months back. Nothing serious, it wasn't camping or anything, it was just a road trip where we wanted to make some coffees, some cup of soups, things like that. So I started researching, doing it, and obviously the first thing that comes to mind is Jetboils. But can you get them on discount? No. I looked everywhere. Always seemed to be full price or maybe a little 10% off or something like that. So did look at them, felt a bit overpriced for what I needed. And so I started widening the search. And I came across this. Now I put it back in the packaging at the moment just to give you an idea. It's the Primus. So Primus, this is the Lite Plus, and great little stove. And if you look at it, the Primus, they've been, people thinking maybe you haven't heard of them, they've been about for about 130 years, whereas Jetboil's what, 20 years or so. So, you know, Swedish company based out of Stockholm, 130-year-old company. They sort of know what they're doing, I think, yeah. And I'm going to say yes, they do, because this little stove, and I'm not being the big backpacker and whatever, what I needed this for, done the trick. Making my coffees, less than 4 minutes. What can I say? It was just a great little stove. So straight out the box, you get this little cloth. This is inside it, but I will say I made a slight little mistake on this, which I will get to in a second, hence why the cloth is lying outside. So little clip, you unclip it and you pop it back on, and this then becomes a handle. Still the enough handle, but I always sort of hold it like this. I seem to hold it like this. It's coated there so it keeps it all cool. One thing I will say, and I mention out on this, these little things here, these are to clip on to, I will show you in a second, the actual burner, where you can then use pots or frying pans. Now what I will say, if you're just using it for water, be very careful with them because they do get quite hot. I have a few times I picked it up like that and felt them quite hot. So that's the Primus. Let's turn it around. Got your lid, you've also got a little sieve bit on that as well, where you can sieve it all out. And you could use it as a cup as well. So you got a little cup if needed be. So here's the boiler here. Just a basic one, it's got a clip, and turn it on and you've got your ignition switch. So perfect. And then this is where I slightly went wrong. So this is an MSR canister, but this is a 110, so it's 110 canister. Now to get it perfect, to get the rag and to wrap that in your boiler, you really need 100. So if you are buying these, make sure you get the 100 rather than the mistake that I made and bought the 110. And then the final thing inside this is, of course, little clip to put your canister on. Easy setup, even when I'm doing it in front of the camera. That just screws straight in like that. That's not fully screwed in because obviously where I am at the moment, but if I bring this camera up a little bit there, you can see it, and then all it does, grooves and clicks in. So there you go. So that's your little canister. As I said, it takes about 4 minutes I was finding for a 500ml. Filling this up, got a little groove to pour it as well, and my cup of soups were ready. Yeah, 4 minutes or so, boiled water. Can't say anything wrong about it. As I said, yeah, the little bit there, you might find them get hot. You could take them off, I haven't bothered. And of course the canister, make sure if you want to pack it all into one, including your towel and that, then make sure you have got 100 think it's a 100 ml canister rather than the 110 MSR that I'm using at the moment. So that's the boiler. There is, I'm going to put up on a picture somewhere, you'll see somewhere, gone on to price for this, as I bring the camera back up. Gone on to price for this. Original price is about between 130 and 145 pounds, 140 pounds. I actually picked this up from Wild Bounds, a company called Wild Bounds, for £65, but this was way back in April. And I'd done a little bit of Googling last night, and I'll put it up, I think here or here, I'll put it up somewhere anyway, that I've still found this for £65. There's a, I can't remember, Funky Air Leisure or something. So there's a company that'll do it, but I'll put the link somewhere to let you know where it is, and they're still doing this one for £65. So it is a great buy, whereas you look at the Jetboils, don't seem to come down in price, all over £100. I also did look at the, is it Blacks Go Outdoors, their own brand, is it OEX? And there was one on there that was looking good, was reduced to about £49, and I thought, yeah, for what I need it for, I'll go for that. But sadly, it was out of stock when I got it. They have got it back in stock, and it's back up, I think, to about £80 again. So yeah, I said I'm trying to get you bargains. I'm not sponsored by MD or any affiliation to any company or anything like that. It's just, I look for bargains, I find it. I found this bargain. The one thing I will say, when you're putting this in as well, put Primus Lite plus stove. You need to put stove in the Google search or whatever search engine you're using. You need to put in stove, because what you do find, if you put in Primus Lite plus or just Primus Lite, you'll get up training shoes, or shoes will come up for you. Comfy Vivago shoes or something will come up, because they've got a shoe called Primus as well. So that's a little hint if you do want that. Hopefully you've enjoyed the content on this one. Said I'm just trying to save you some money. If you do watch these and you're looking for something like that, then it might be of interest looking at it. So have a go, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, even leave us a comment, and I'll come back and I'll keep doing this, and I'll keep finding bargains, and I'll come back with another one. So thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you soon.